Hey guys, I want to give a special shout out to my buddy ArtfulVengeance for sponsoring today's video and helping me with today's giveaway. We are giving away 2 60-day game time cards to 2 brand new players for Final Fantasy XIV. 2 people that want to get started in the game Final Fantasy XIV and Realm Reborn for PS4 and PC. Now the requirements for this giveaway are: you have to be a brand new Final Fantasy XIV player, or you have to be willing to start a brand new account, or this giveaway is not going to work and you won't be able to participate. So this is for new players only, people that have never played Final Fantasy XIV or wanting to start brand new Final Fantasy XIV accounts. Secondly, all you have to do is subscribe to ArtfulVengeance's channel. Link to that will be in the description below. Follow him on Twitter and tweet him the hashtag #TaNekSentMe, and then ArtfulVengeance will pick 2 winners. Remember, brand new accounts or new players only. Enjoy today's video, guys. And gamers and gamettes, what is going on? My name is Tanek127 and welcome back to another video. And before we get into this video, I do want to put this big fat disclaimer up here right now, because people still do this. This is a speculation video, meaning everything in this video is just my opinion, thoughts, predictions. Nothing's true or verified by any developers or publishers of the following game, Revelation Online. So don't run around the whole planet saying, "Oh my God, Tanek said that Revelation Online is coming to console, yippee!" No, because that's clearly not the case here. But what is going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. And it's been a while, a little bit, since I've done a speculation video, since Tarot's been so dry. And yeah, I haven't done too much speculating on anything besides Valkyrie, Gunner, and Ninja. And honestly, speculation is something I like to do because it's fun, and half the time the things I speculate actually end up coming real. Like, for example, once upon a time, Terra console was a speculation. I'm pretty sure 90% of the people on this channel have it installed right now on their PS4 or Xbox One. Just saying. But anyway, guys, what's up? Welcome back. Now, a lot of you guys are probably going to wonder where the hell I came up with this crazy theory of the possibility that Revelation Online could come to console one day. And especially those who know me personally, you really think I'm crazy for making this video, because you'll know that I asked community manager Killshift, who's a community manager for Skyforge, about this roughly a year ago, and he said the chances were very unlikely. However, zoom here till 2018, and I'm sorry, but I beg to differ, especially at this point in time. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw a bunch of factors to you guys in this video, and y'all just tell me what you guys think. Now, like I said before in the beginning of this video, this is purely speculation, meaning, you know, it's just something I think that could happen in the future, and I honestly think, especially at this current point in time, it would be a very wise move from my.com to actually bring this game to console. So, over the past year, we're just going to start with everything. As you guys know, March last year, Skyforge went into early access on PlayStation 4. That was the start of my.com games coming to console. Now, one thing I noticed a few months after Skyforge came out on PS4 was my.com had their own custom avatar made in the PlayStation Store. And I'm going to put a picture of that thing up here right now just so you guys can see it. This came out probably a few months after Skyforge. I never said anything about it, but the first thing that went through my head is ooh, PlayStation and my.com, they're getting into bed, man. They're getting jiggy with it. Ooh, they're gonna make us some more freaking console babies. Oh yeah. And nothing ever happened. So I just said, all right, well, I'm not even gonna make a video about it. I'm not even gonna touch on anything. Then fast forward to the end of 2017. Skyforge also comes to Xbox One, which is, you know, pretty cool. You know, Skyforge is now on both platforms, and it just shows that my.com did like their little piece of that console pie. So, you know, when they got into bed with Sony, they were like, ooh, Microsoft over there, they looking kind of cute. Yeah, bend over, girl, come get it. And now that's you know, that's what's happened. They got themselves some nice thick slice of Xbox One pie. Now, that's the end of 2017. Let's go and fast forward into 2018, where things start to get really, really interesting. Well, as you guys know, at the end of 2017 also, we also had the Terra console technical tests. 3 or 4 months later, we get the Terra console early access, and then Terra console launches. Black Desert Online was also promised for an early 2018 release, but as you guys know, it's been delayed twice now. Twice, I think, maybe even 3 times. I'm not sure. I'm going to say twice just to be safe. And it only has a closed beta happening in the fall, which I think it's safe to say that Black Desert probably isn't coming out until early or even mid 2019. I'm going to be that guy. I hate to be that guy, but I'm being honest. Now, with all of this in the midst of going on, My.com brings another MMO to PlayStation 4. I personally just didn't cover it because I don't take interest in these kinds of MMOs. I should have covered it. I know it would be the right thing to do. It's still an MMO, but these games just really don't get my interest. They brought Armored Warfare to PlayStation 4 in early access, early 2018. Which was a very interesting move on their part. I said, okay. Alright, so maybe I was right about the little My.com avatar. You know, My.com is liking themselves some PlayStation pie. They got in the bed with Sony again. Now, let's go ahead and jump to our current day. My.com brings another one of their games to the console market. Showing, you know, we can't get enough of that console goodness, so My.com said, yo, we're going to bring PlayStation and Xbox in the bed, spank them, and just go, yeah, and they're hitting it nice and good with good old Warface. Warface has been announced for consoles, coming to early access on PlayStation 4 in August, and then comes out on Xbox in September. So in the past year, that's a total of three of their games coming and thriving on console. Now, as we all know, Skyforge, I'm not going to say Skyforge is doing bad, because here's the thing, and you got to be realistic about this. Skyforge, yes, it's not the most popular MMO on console, but this is a developer that's never brought any games to console before. Skyforge PS4 was, it was their first dip into the console generation. And apparently that game did so well that they were able to bring it to another console later on the same year and bring 2 more games to console as well. And as I've told you guys in previous videos, console development kits are not cheap at all. Especially on PlayStation. I think they're actually a bit worse on PlayStation because there's a lot more approval and protocol that they got to go through. And a majority of them have came to PlayStation. Like Armored Warfare isn't on Xbox, or at least not yet. I'm not going to say it's never going to come to Xbox, but I think Armored Warfare is probably going to be like a Skyforge situation where it comes to Xbox later on. But just right now, I want you guys to take a look at our console MMO base. Just look at everything. We have Final Fantasy XIV on PlayStation 4. We have Neverwinter on PS4 and Xbox One. We have Warframe on both consoles. We have Skyforge on both consoles. We have Onigiri on both consoles. We have Defiance 2050, which just went into early access, on both consoles. Now, when you look at all of this, right, there's a lot of competition here, yes. But Skyforge is still just kind of caught into the, the middle of this big old mix that we have going here. And even with the big daddy, Terra being on console now, Terra's at a bit of a stalemate. Like, let's be honest. Even me as an in-mass partner, I can admit that Terra's in a dry state right now. It just, launched with some lackluster content. Is Terra going to be kick-ass later this year? Absolutely. Terra is going to pick back up steam, trust me. And I've told people before, if you're doubting Terra, you're crazy. But I just think it's hard to deny that right now, especially while everyone's in their downs and outs, Final Fantasy XIV, they're just slowly bringing out console. I think Final Fantasy XIV is probably building up to its next expansion because they're around that 4.3 range. Once you get around that those 0.5s for patches, that's usually when you see or hear about a new expansion for that game. But Neverwinter, they've got another mod coming along the console, which should probably be sometime within another month. And Skyforge, besides its upcoming PvP update that's bringing balancing, what does My.com really have here that's fighting hard against, you know, the big MMOs? And I can say that the biggest MMOs on console right now probably are Final Fantasy XIV, Warframe, Neverwinter, and Terra. If I had to pick which are the 4 biggest on console right now, it's probably those 4. Those 4 probably have the most players on console. That would be, my guess. But Skyforge, like I said, My.com, they don't have anything that really competes in that market. Well, their game Revelation Online would be the perfect game to compete there. Skyforge, as we know, is more of an instance-based MMORPG. It's got an update recently that's given, its open world side of it some more love. But Skyforge, at heart, is an instance-based MMORPG. I think we can all come to terms with that. Now, Revelation is their open world, Neverwinter-like, Final Fantasy XIV-ish kind of, their open world World of Warcraft kind of thing. One of their, more bigger games. Now, how it's doing on PC, the status, and how people play about it, I know there's a lot of up and down opinions out right there, and I know the second I say My.com, I already know what word and what phrase people want to throw in the comment section of this video immediately. But I want you to just look past that because that really isn't the point of this video. If My.com wanted to do anything to establish or bring back some type of dominance, especially in the console market, a market where they seem to want to send a lot of their soldiers marching to right now, which we have proof, Armored Warfare and Warface coming to both on console as well. Now more than ever, especially while, again, Terra being at a standstill, Skyforge's content being a little slow, Final Fantasy XIV just trotting along like normal, and Neverwinter on the brink of a new expansion. Of course, it probably wouldn't happen now, but now would be the opportune time for them to hit everyone hard with Revelation Online. I mean, just think about it. Like I said, guys, Black Desert's getting delay after delay. The Blade and Soul developers have been hush-hush ever since, the console rumors have became about. Every time I personally tweet at them or ask them anything, we have nothing to talk about this time. The typical answer you get for any time you ask about a game that you're wondering about. I just think now, or sometime within this next year or two span, would be a perfect time for them to bring their Big Daddy MMO, Revelation Online, to console. That's just personally what I think. Now, guys, go ahead, leave comments, give y'all feedback. I want to know how y'all feel about this situation. Would y'all like to see Revelation Online come to console? Because I know I personally would. Community manager kill shift, make that shit happen, boy. But I personally I would like to see that happen. Revelation Online does look like a cool game. I've never played it personally because, as you guys know, I don't own a PC. I can't actually buy a expensive ass gaming PC right now. I will eventually in the future, but that's just not something I can do at this current point in time. But it does look like a cool game, and I honestly think it could. They know obviously a lot about bringing their games to console and doing console ports and stuff like that. They're clearly getting more comfortable with doing this since they keep bringing game after game. I don't see why this wouldn't or couldn't happen. Besides the obvious conflicts. Binding keyboard and mouse controls to a controller and stuff. The usual things. But like I said, guys, leave your feedback in the comments below. Let me know what y'all think. But if y'all enjoyed this video, smash that thumbs up button for me. And I want to thank you all so much for watching. It's your boy Tenek127. And please don't forget to like, share, subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video. Till next time, peace out. Take care.